Kohala, a small town, big history, birthplace of King Kamehameha. We're known as Kamakani o Kohala, the great wind. The name of our wind is a pa'a, is strong and pushes, so it's what you would feel when you come here. We're a reflection of our home. And so for me, my family comes from Kohala 700 years ago. These people here are the descendants of Kamehameha. They are genealogically tied to this land. They're tied to this history.
Hello!
Nice to meet you guys. I'm Danny.
Nice to meet you.
I don't know how you feel about hugs, but I'm gonna just...
Bring it on and we're all right.
This is Levi. This is my oldest. Throughout my entire life here, growing up, even to this day, that idea and that concept of welcoming people with open arms, it's just so prominent with everybody here in the community.
And so we moved into a house and started our family, and it was really small, so we moved again, and then that house went up for sale, so we moved again, and that house went up for sale. And we kind of just realized it was time to try to get something more permanent. Kind of as we were saving, the housing prices went, and we kind of realized like we're chasing something that's growing quicker than we can.
There's no such thing as affordable housing in North Kohala, and it gets worse year after year.
It's becoming hard to afford for everyday people who were raised here. You know, my wife will know that there's a term that we don't really have a homelessness here, but there's a different term when people have to live with their aunts and uncles, and that's something that we really experience here.
Because if you grow up here in North Kohala, your opportunities for employment are fairly limited from an income point of view. And for housing, you're competing against people who've either worked on the mainland or moved to the mainland and now are coming to Kohala, and they bring substantially more financial resources with them, and they basically price the people who grew up here out of the market for anything other than the old plantation homes that are basically being held up because the termites are holding hands.
I'm gonna show you this real quick. Welcome to our house. So this is the living room / dining room / open kitchen. So the house, I mean, my husband and my father-in-law, you know, they built the house. Well, the process of becoming a homeowner, it was not overnight. It was not an easy process. But I really started to put time and energy and effort into understanding homeownership. Understanding the concept of financial education, understanding what we needed to do in order to qualify for a mortgage, what we needed to do to get our credit and our finances in order to qualify for a mortgage. Congratulations. And my father-in-law, his dad is a builder, and he sort of just told us, well, why can't you guys just build a home? You know, which it was such a foreign concept to us because we were like, we don't have the money, you know, we don't have the knowledge. I didn't really understand the whole idea of building a home.
Building a house is no joke, you know. So we never had complete knowledge, but we knew that we had, you know, these resources that we could do it.
So we started looking at these smaller infill kinds of situations, and our big breakthrough in the last couple of years has actually been that a land trust has been formed that is specific to affordable housing. So our mission is actually set out by the CDP, and that is to provide affordable housing for local residents within the existing fabric of the community.
I'm feeling like I'm one out of 4 kids that are here. It wasn't easy for us to ask for help, but we needed to in an effort to be here, to secure a place for our family.
The commitment that everybody has to keeping Kohala, to keeping this alive, to helping their neighbors, makes this a really special place. So these opportunities that we have to do that for young people in this community right now, and then as a person who becomes a part of what we're doing, you also become a part of this community.
We have a saying, it's Kohala love, because it's unique. All I ever wanted for my children was to be raised by this great people, because I knew it would give them the moral fiber to become a good person, like it had done for me.
You're able to raise your family in the community that you grew up in the community that you're raised in. It's like automatic that you give back. We're thankful. We're very, very thankful for this opportunity and this space.